Those of us who've been watching Caitlin Clark's career as she came from college and went into WNBA, there was this whole big deal and storm about Caitlin Clark going into the WNBA. And everybody was thinking, oh, she's going to do great. She's going to be wonderful. She's going to come in here and tear up the WNBA. And that's exactly what she did. Now, one of the first things we heard announced after she left college with Iowa and then coming into the WNBA was her shoe deal with Nike. All right. And I'll talk about this, I have to woosah, because when I think about it, the deal that has been struck is saddening because of the way she's been treated. And this is what I'm saying. This is why it's such an issue to most of us who are fans of Caitlin Clark, is because of the fact that in the league where she's brought so much money, so much attention, she has been very much mistreated. So she gets this shoe deal that everybody thought was a great deal, $28 million that it's been reported over 8 years, which amounts to about $3.5 million a year. Now, she's in this deal with Nike, and we thought it was going to be a great deal. And the issue is that she's been neglected by Nike. Nike has not done anything with respect to marketing on behalf of Caitlin Clark. She has broken countless amount of records, countless. And it took them how many weeks after she won Rookie of the Year, then they give her a Nike t-shirt. And I've spoken about this. This is something my guy could have done a better job than this. And I've shown y'all the shoes. I'm like, look, if Nike doesn't want to put out a shoe, anybody could put out a shoe within 2 years. So what is coming across as if this is the Rookie of the Year, this is the t-shirt they give her, and they're selling this thing at, I think, $65. I don't know, because I won't be buying it. But anybody could have done a better job than that. They didn't even try. And so this is the only thing that they've said about Caitlin Clark, and they're pushing her shoe deal back for 2 years. This is a disrespect. And so this is what we mean when we're saying, this is what those of us who are fans are appreciating with respect to what the LPGA Tour did. We're appreciating it because here's a situation where the league where she really is with, and it really is bringing a lot of money to, the league is ignoring her. Nike, the company that's endorsing her supposedly, they are ignoring her. And the thing is, she's got this 8-year contract. Now, I'm telling you something, I heard somebody say this. They said 8 years is her prime. And I totally agree. And she's not going to be any more marketable, possibly, than she is now. But we know she's hot right now. We know that anytime you drop something, it's got Caitlin Clark's name on it, that thing is going to blow up. It's going to be sold out within hours. Now, I said hours. But the basketball, every time they put out a new basketball, that's gone. Anything they put out with Clark's name, a t-shirt, the jerseys, they're gone. You can't find them. So why would this company, Nike, be so neglectful of the Caitlin Clark brand? Why would WNBA be so neglectful of the Caitlin Clark brand? Now, we're going to get on this. Caitlin Clark's agent. Let me pull this back up. Caitlin Clark's agent. I'm going to say this because, Caitlin Clark's agent has gotten a lot of heat after she did an interview. And it's being said that she's incompetent. Now, I'm going into this when I talk about the WNBA and Nike. The way she's being handled, it does seem like whoever it is that's on her team, they're being neglectful. They're not speaking up on her behalf. And And there's a problem with that because, you know, those of us who are watching her and we know that she's very talented, we're trying to understand why is it she's in this deal. Everybody thought it was a big deal. Oh, it was this $28 million, but kind of find out that's cheap compared to who Caitlin Clark is. And you got people saying, oh, $28 million, that's a lot of money. Meanwhile, her NBA counterpart is getting $100 million for his shoe deal. Meanwhile, Clark is selling out of everything. And it's not, you know what, it's not even the money. If Nike was in here and they were showing Caitlin Clark love and making sure that they're promoting her, they're getting her product out, and they're showing her the love that she deserves, even if they were doing that, I don't think the fans would be as upset about the whole situation. The deal is they're doing nothing. They're not even trying to act like they care. That t-shirt they put out, the nicest I can be, is garbage. Garbage. This is somebody who's bringing, really, I'm going to say billions, because they renegotiated the contract, that whole media contract. That's because of Caitlin Clark it was renegotiated. And I've told you guys before, and I get it. The WNBA is a bad product. But Caitlin has brought her product. Caitlin has brought her brand. And I'm saying to you, she's worth billions. Not just millions, but billions to this league. And so we've got to wonder, wait a minute, who is on her team that's, one, allowing the league to mistreat her, allowing the players to be mistreating her, that's allowing sides to be mistreating her, that's allowing Nike to mistreat her? Who is on her team and who is responsible for this deal where Nike is not even paying her any attention and has pushed her shoe deal out for 2 years? Meanwhile, somebody coming out of college, I'm not going to name names, but somebody coming out of college, she going to get her shoe deal before she gets into the WNBA. But here's Caitlin Clark, and she can't get a shoe deal. We're going to talk about that.